Hi guys, welcome back to Leanstead, and it is January 2nd, the first work day, our first full work day. I'm going to admit that we did work a little bit yesterday, but for the most part, we were able to relax just a little bit because we had done a tiny bit of work the night before. But um, going into the new year, we don't really do resolutions so much as we just want to make improvements on the things that we're doing. One of the things that we have really been struggling with in the past is trying to get, I don't know, just a tiny bit ahead so that we're not panicking and scrambling and still working on listings at 8 or 9 o'clock at night. We're really trying to get to the point where we have our listings ready, basically, or at least part of the work done the night before, and trying to finish up and get everything listed by noon each day. Now, we are only doing 10 listings a day. Michael and I are both still kind of slow, and we probably are a little more perfectionistic, just definitely not fast enough with prepping items and photographing them. So that is something that I'm trying to get faster about and not be so anxious about every little bit of, lint or whatever that's on an item, just learning to get it clean enough and pressed enough. I do like to iron things, and not everybody has to do that. If you're an eBay seller and you are not doing clothes, then good for you, because that was probably a very smart thing to do. We're enjoying the clothing market, so I think in order to sell what we like to sell, then we take the good with the bad. So we have to wash clothes, and for my sanity, I have to iron them before I can photograph them and list them. So anyway, there's a lot of prep work that we are spending on trying to get things listed, and I am trying to get faster and be less of a perfectionist about things. So that is one area that we are trying to improve on. I think I shared earlier that we have kind of scaled back a little bit. We were doing 12 listings a day, and there were just some other things that we want to do. Like I want to be able to share the journey of what it's like to work from home, to work with your spouse, to work as a reseller, and just the things that we need to do in order to keep our lives simple, and the benefits that come from that. And, it's all encompassing. So there are a lot of things that we have to tweak and we have to work out in order to make life pleasant. And so God's growing me in a lot of different ways and really convicting me of some things that I need to let go of and some things that I need to be more intentional of. And stewardship of my time and stewardship of my resources are two very big things that I'm trying to work on this year. Um, so my New Year's resolution is not really a resolution, but it is a goal to be improving on my stewardship of my time, of my energies, of my attention, and where I spend mental energy, and just wanting to make better use of all that God's given me. So I am in the process of pulling together our shipping for today, and we were very pleasantly surprised over the holidays. Now, our store is not a new with tags kind of eBay store. We sell mainly pre-owned clothes. We do have some that are, that we do happen to find that are new with tags. And so, because of the fact that the majority of our store is not new items, it's mostly pre-owned, we really did not expect our holiday sales to be as great and wonderful as all the eBay gurus tell you to expect. We had high hopes initially for Q4 because everybody says that's the best. And actually, a lot of people say October is their best month. And well, October was definitely not our best month so far. And we really were surprised that our sales basically have just gotten not tremendous, but have gotten a little bit more steady. And in the month of December, they actually did improve. Probably December has been our best month, but it's not been our new with tags items that have been selling. So we have been going back and looking at the things that we have been buying, look at what's selling, and trying to make better choices as we're sourcing things. And ironically, the things that we are finding that are selling well and consistently are things that a lot of other eBay sellers say they don't pick up anymore. So I don't know. I'm not sure what the deal is, but we have been finding that some brands that other people won't pick up are actually selling well for us. One of those brands is a total shocker to me, but men's Hagar pants are a brand that I think we bought a pair by mistake, or Michael might have picked them up. I can't remember how we happened upon them. I rolled my eyes and I was like, I can't believe that we picked these up, but they sold. And so we had a second pair and they sold. And so we're finding out that Hagar sells. Not high dollar, they usually sell around the $20 range, but for what we spend on them, that's not a bad investment. So another brand that we are finding that is selling really well is Wrangler. Several different models of Wrangler jeans are selling well. That was been a surprise. One thing that was not really a surprise that would sell, and that is like basically polo, anything polo, Ralph Lauren polo, Lauren Ralph Lauren, Polo by Ralph Lauren, all of those brands seem to be, or all of those labels, I guess, under the Polo brand seem to be selling pretty decently. We actually have really liked the Polo or the Ralph Lauren Polo jeans and 5-pocket chinos do seem to be selling well for us. So those are some things that we have found. So anyway, I think that the lesson learned in that is just that just because it sells for somebody else doesn't mean it will sell for you. And just because someone else doesn't pick something up, if you feel like it's a good brand, if it's something that's made well, then give it a try. You never know. And worst case scenario, you drop the price and you can sell it for less, hopefully get it out of your inventory. And if you just can't sell it at all, then donate it back to the thrift store and replace it with something else. So I am very pleased to say that we have 12 sales currently. It is 12:30, so we try to do our shipping same day. So anything that comes in, it gets paid for before 2 o'clock today. We will get it in the mail today. So I have 12 items that I'm trying to get ready currently. And now I've got to go down to the basement and get the last 8 items. And then I've got to work on inventory. Our inventory is kind of scattered and in bags, a lot of it downstairs. And so that's one more stewardship issue I've got to work on. So I am working on that. So anyway, if you are a eBay seller or a reseller on any other platform, I'm curious to know, what are the brands that you're selling? And are there any that have kind of surprised you? I'm always eager to learn, and I definitely do watch plenty of videos with other sellers to hear what is selling for them. I make a mental note of it, but just don't follow everything as if it's the gospel. We are just trying to make the best choices that we can when we feel like something is well made, or if it has a vintage feel, which is kind of easy to figure out because we were probably wearing those not too long ago. Anyway, if something feels good, something feels like it might be a good choice, then take a chance on it, especially if you can get it for a good price. And that is definitely our philosophy right now in sourcing. So happy sourcing to you. Happy packing if you are shipping things out. I hope you are. And we will catch you guys on the next video.